Let's talk about Jalen Carter, because this feels like it's going to be a theme for the Bears forever. Of, hey, you could have had this guy instead of this guy, which honestly could go for a lot of fan bases. But the interesting thing about Jalen Carter is this. Number one, Darnell Wright is a good player. He's a solid right tackle for the Bears. Glad that we have him. He's going to be a solid player for the Bears for a long time to come. We're happy to have him. We're lucky to have him. This isn't about Darnell Wright, not at all. But it is about Jalen Carter and the situation leading up to the draft. Now, there are a couple of teams that passed on Jalen Carter, including the Seattle Seahawks, who had Pete Carroll, the Detroit Lions, who have Dan Campbell, two leaders of men, two guys that could control a player like Jalen Carter. The thing of it is, and we kind of let the Bears get away with this in the moment because, hey, you know what? This isn't the kind of guy we should bring into the locker room right now. What they were really telling us is that the Bears weren't prepared or weren't well coached enough, didn't have enough discipline to have a player like Jalen Carter. Ryan Poles knew at the time that there was a problem with Matt Eberflus's leadership, and that's why they had to pass on a player like Jalen Carter. They knew, which means, so it's not about passing on the player, it's the fact that they keep making the same mistake of allowing these coaches who are not good leaders to lead this team. That is what needs to change in this hiring cycle.